4 is the news station. Broadcasting live around North Texas. Fox 4 News at 6 starts now.
Good evening. From behind bars, a Fort Worth man is denying he tortured his ex-girlfriend.
Now, last week, police described a horrifying ordeal at a dilapidated house, and today the accused decided to speak out and defend himself. His jailhouse interview is first tonight on Fox 4 News at 6. Brandon Todd live tonight at the Mansfield Jail. Brandon?
Well, guys, a lot of this was disturbing. A lot of the things that we talked about in the 10 minutes that we were able to interview Robert Drew Stevenson. He says that the allegations that are lodged against him were nothing more than violent sex. Stevenson began his interview by saying that he is the victim here. He says the female in this case asked for the violence as part of a sexual act. Stevenson is charged with aggravated kidnapping, assault, and retaliation. Police say he hung the woman upside down, burned her with a blowtorch, and poured Drano on her wounds. Detectives say her injuries are consistent with torture. Stevenson, though, told me about his feelings for the woman and why he thinks she went to police.
Absolutely, I love that girl with all my heart. I'm just don't get into some of the things she's getting into now, you know, and I wouldn't play anymore, and that's what this is about.
Again, Stevenson says that the woman asked for these violent sex acts. He says that the woman could stop any time she wanted to, but he says she never asked to stop. He says that as for the allegations, he says the blowtorch and the Drano were never used, he says, but the rest of it, he admits, was all part of the act. Live in Mansfield, Brandon Todd, Fox 4 News.
A swarm of bees attacked a man, his daughter, and their dogs this weekend in Hutchins, south of Dallas. And Fox 4's Dionne Anglin is live with details on what happened. Dionne.
Well, the man we talked to suffered nearly a dozen bee stings. His 6-year-old daughter was stung once. One of their pets even died in this attack. Now the family wants their neighbor to take action to get rid of a dangerous nest.
My jawline right here, my forehead, my arm.
Bernard Osteen fought off the swarm of bees as best he could while his girlfriend, Melanie Ackard, grabbed their 2 children. They say there were thousands of the insects from this nest directly behind their home in a neighbor's detached garage.
They were swarming around me, and I was trying to hold my daughter, and she'll be 2 in June. But I was trying, you know, it was just, at the time, it was just like everything was happening so fast.
Osteen was using a lawnmower in his backyard when the attack happened, and it's believed that vibration set off the bees. The couple's dogs inside these fenced pens were not able to get away. One pit bull died from the bee stings. Another dog is in grave condition.
And when I started mowing against the fence, my mama started screaming to run, and by the time I knew it, I was already being attacked.
The homeowner where the bees are located tells Fox 4 they've sprayed to get rid of the bees before, but were not aware the problem still existed.
They'll move in, they'll have honeycomb made, they'll make that in about 5 hours after they move in.
Bee expert Dave Lister says there appear to be as many as 40,000 bees in the nest.
And every time you spray bees, it makes them more and more aggressive, and they become more and more protective of their hive. And then you get a good warm day, like yesterday where we got above 90 degrees, then the bees will come out and just a little bit of vibration, a little noise sets them off.
Now that beekeeper tells us it's that time of year he is getting more calls about nuisance and dangerous bees than he can handle. Might also